everybody? Daniel Rice Zero here back with a review. This time around, it is WrestleMania 2000. Well, actually, WrestleMania 16 since, it was 2000 and they had to do that stupid little gimmick. 2000. Everything was 2000. 2000 this. 2000 that. Ah, shut your fucking face. WrestleMania 2000 was pretty... the year 2000 for everyone is a very good year in the WWF. They were smashing ass. Their roster was second to nothing. They were just amazing. But this show, this is the grandest stage of them all, and a great year like 2000 is bound to be good, right? Well, it just isn't. We start out with Boss Man and Bull Buchanan defeating Godfather and D'Lo Brown. Godfather and D'Lo came out to Pimpin' Pimpin' Ain't Easy, man. Pimpin' Pimpin' Ain't Easy, man. Pimpin' Pimpin' Ain't Easy. And they lose to Bull fucking Canyon? 1 out of 10. Next up, we have Hardcore Holly winning the Hardcore Championship Battle Royale due to a botch finish when Tim White hits 1, 2, Demon hit 3, the clock expires, calls for the bell, and Hardcore Holly wins the title. This was just mayhem. It was funny, but the botch finish kind of ends this. Taz was superior in this, destroying people. They were in the backstage, and Farouk had this giant, long pipe, right? And Jerry Lawler said, "Oh no, don't hit him with that." Ah! Funny. I give it 3 stars, 6 out of 10. Next up, we have T&A, Get Your Mind Out of the Gutter. That is Test and Albert defeating Head Cheese. That is Blackman and Al Snow in a match. 1 out of 10. They had this stupid Chester McCheesy tin, this big giant block of cheese during this match. It was dumb. Next up, we have Edge and Christian defeating the Hardy Boys and the Dudley Boys in a triangle ladder match to capture their first World Tag Team Championship title belts. This was an outstanding match. Elevated the ladder match to a whole new level of violence. This is probably the greatest ladder match there ever was. This is one of the greatest matches there ever was in WrestleMania history. This is an instant classic, still holds up today, and is still one of the greatest matches of all time. An instant 5 stars, nothing less. Can't give anything less than a 10 out of 10. Next up, we have the Cat defeating Terry Runnels, that little skank bitch, defeating the Cat in an over-the-top rope match. This is the one and only one-on-one match. Your special referee is Val Venus, and it was just a terrible match. The only thing good about this match was that Terry Runnels was stripped half naked and you get to see her ass. It was pretty nice. Dud. Next up, we have Too Cool and China defeating the Radicals in a very forgotten match. 6 out of 10 because China could not handle Eddie Guerrero's Latino heat. Chris Benoit defeats. Then we go into the two fall triple threat match for the European Championship and the Intercontinental Championship title belts. The first fall is for the Intercontinental Championship belt. Chris Benoit wins this match. And then we get into the European title belt. Chris Jericho wins that match. This 2 falls match gets a combined 4 stars, 8 out of 10. Is it a very, very good, solid match? A very good, underrated classic. Very, very good match indeed. Kurt Angle lost both titles, but both falls he did not get pinned in either decision. Next up, we have Rikishi and Kane defeating D-Generation X in a terrible, forgotten match. The only thing funny about this match was Paul Bearer doing the DX suck it chop. Pretty funny. And then we get to the clusterfuck of a main event. The last match gets 1 star. We get to the clusterfuck of a main event here. The fatal 4-way elimination match for the World Wrestling Federation Heavyweight Championship belt. Every single McMahon in every single one's corner. Every McMahon in the corner. We have Vince McMahon in the corner of The Rock. Stephanie McMahon in the corner of the champion Triple H. Shane McMahon in the corner of the Big Show. And Linda McMahon, of course, in the corner of Mick Foley, Mrs. Foley's baby boy. And this was just a weird little match. The build up to this was just cluster as cluster can get. You had The Rock winning the Royal Rumble match. However, Big Show claimed that there was an eyewitness that saw The Rock getting eliminated first, which was really fucking stupid. So they had a match at No Way Out, which the Big Show, for whatever fucktard reason, won. So therefore, The Rock and the Big Show, they squared off, and now the Big Show is going to face Triple H, but The Rock won the Royal Rumble match anyway, so now it's a triple threat match. But no, Mick Foley, who was supposed to be retired in a Hell in a Cell match and No Way Out, is now facing Triple H for the title anyway. So who is going to face Triple H for the title ends up being a fatal 4-way any fucking ways, in the most convoluted clusterfuck confusion of all time. But this match, was it good? Not really. It was good here and there. Big Show should not have been in this match at all, as Big Show was eliminated inside 5 minutes. You had the action going on between Shane and Vince, and this was just really about the McMahons trying to get one on each other. The McMahons, you had Shane beating the crap out of Vince. You had Stephanie bitch slapping Shane. You had Linda crying. Mick Foley's in this match, and he shouldn't been. He should have retired No Way Out. He gets out the barbed wire baseball bat, hits Triple H with it. Triple H hits him with that. He gets eliminated there. We get Triple H and The Rock, which should have been the entire time. And then Vince grabs the steel chair and hits The Rock with it. We thought he was going to hit Triple H with it, but no. He swerved us and double crosses The Rock for whatever fucktard reason. And then Triple H gets the pedigree for the 1, 2, 3. And for the first time ever in WrestleMania history, the villain, the heel, comes out on top in the main event, in the world title match, for whatever convoluted way. So we had The Rock, Mick Foley, Big Show, and Triple H in this match, and it should have just been The Rock and Triple H to begin fucking with. The Rock should have won, but afterwards, The Rock laid the smackdown on Stephanie McMahon and Vince and Shane. He hit rock bottoms on both of them, and then laid the smackdown, hitting the people's elbow on Stephanie McMahon, and it was so good. But this show kind of sucked. You had two very incredible matches in the ladder match and the triple threat match for the European and Intercontinental Championship title belts. However, the rest of this card is just blah. The main event is confusing and very, very stupid in my opinion. 3 stars, 6.5 out of 10 is my verdict on that. This whole show is just random tag team matches, random matches that just don't make sense, a main event that doesn't make sense, and everything about this WrestleMania just doesn't feel like WrestleMania at all. This is one of the worst WrestleManias there is, a completely forgotten match and a completely skippable WrestleMania indeed. A 4.5 out of 10 is my final verdict, as the next pay-per-view in Backlash 2000 was everything that WrestleMania should have been, but just wasn't. So check out Backlash, as that show was more WrestleMania than this could have ever fucking been. 4.5 out of 10, and I'll catch you next time for WrestleMania 17, the quote-unquote greatest WrestleMania of all time. And I'm going to tell you why it is or why it isn't. You'll find out. See ya. Bye.